Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day. And today, the New England Patriots, it was reported by Bleacher Report, are interested in Milton Williams, Super Bowl champion from the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy killed it in the Super Bowl. In their win against the Chiefs. He had a forced fumble recovery, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and a QB hit. And now it's reported Mike Vrabel wants to pick up this guy. And look, to me, it makes total sense. Yesterday it was reported that they're backing off from T. Higgins in this offseason. They want to focus on adding in defensive line help and offensive line help in free agency. If you don't know this, the Patriots can pretty much buy whatever they want in free agency this offseason. They got more money than anybody. That's a fact. They got like $125 million to spend in free agency this offseason. It is ridiculous the money they have to spend this offseason. And they're going to be much improved next season just because of the assets. You're a team, not only do you have one of the best additions you could have made this offseason at head coach, not only do you have that, but you have the 4th overall draft pick, and you have the most cap space and the most money to spend in the NFL. I mean, I don't think there's any better situation this offseason than the New England Patriots. Obviously, right now, I think they're one of the worst teams in the NFL because of the way their roster looked last season. But you added Mike Vrabel to this team, and the money that him and the front office have to spend this offseason, plus the draft capital they have to use in the draft in April, it could be dangerous what this New England team looks like. Very well, next season could be, for instance, 2022, or am I right? Yeah, no, sorry, 2023. I should have known 2023. I'm a Texans fan. 2023, we see C.J. Stroud and the Texans make their huge emergence, and them going from a bottom team to, they go from a bottom team to a freaking playoff team, division round playoff team. Washington Commanders go from the worst team in football, or second worst team in football, to being an NFC championship team with the rookie of the year and possibly one of the best rookie quarterbacks to ever do it. So I predict the New England Patriots to be exactly what the Texans and Commanders have been these last couple of years. And actually something I've been really good at these last couple of years, I'm not trying to brag, but something I've been really good at these last couple of years is predicting when bad teams are going to emerge. I did it. If we're going to switch sports, I did it in basketball this season with the Detroit Pistons. Detroit Pistons have gone from being the worst team in basketball to a top playoff team in their conference this season, if you know basketball. And then the season before that in basketball, I kind of only said this because I am a Rockets fan, and I made the prediction of the Rockets surprising everybody. I wish I could have made the genius prediction on the Commanders this year. I don't really think I could have saw that one coming, but I did do the same thing with the Texans that I did with my Rockets and the Pistons, predict that they would go from being the bottom to being an emergence in their league, and they were that in 2023 and had an amazing season. And so I think New England will have an amazing season next year with Mike Vrabel leading them and all the money they had to spend this offseason, and not to mention the draft picks. So they have all the money they want. They can get anybody in free agency. And there are guys that maybe are not worth as much, and they might overpay. Like Milton Williams, who knows? If he is worth $10 million, for instance, I don't know what he's worth, to be honest with you guys. I know he's a great player. I know he had a good season, and he had a great playoff run with this Eagles team. 5 sacks in 17 games, only being a starter for not even half of those games. Had an amazing Super Bowl. Let's just say he's worth $10 million. New England might be willing to pay 15 because that's the kind of money they have. If they feel like that improves their team, they might do it. That's the point I'm trying to prove. So it might get to the point if New England wants him that badly, Philadelphia, I know you might want to bring him back with all the defensive line help. If you could severely get outbid by the team that has the best cap space in football. But I think there's a good chance he ends up at New England just because of the fact that we know that they have the best cap space situation. They want defensive line and offensive line help. They're not going after T. Higgins. And, they're going to spend this offseason, and this is one of the guys they're interested in. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a New England Patriot. Let me know your thoughts on this potential signing for the Patriots in the comment section, and peace out.